Hi, I'm HP, and I guess today is a bright day for some of you because I decided to reveal my secrets of my touch technique and create some extended lessons or ongoing lessons to get into this great technique. To remember, touch technique has been invented by Stanley Jordan. And the trick is basically you play as a pianist on the guitar, which is actually not really easy. And this is the warning for some of you. It might look easy, but it's not. I made a basic a first tutorial some time ago about the basics. If you have never done anything with tapping before, you might check that one out first. But you can also start with this one here. And today I'm going to talk about basic comping, really very basic comping. Actually, I mean, I have the advantage that I am a professional pianist as well. You find me on my website, pianist.ch. And for me, the stuff is pretty easy, but since I can also teach piano, it's actually the same technique as piano. Now, what we're doing today we do this basic comping that we have a steady bass in the left hand, and we make kind of a rhythm with chords on the right hand. And we're using the three chords A minor, G, and F, but in tapping form. So, meaning we have in the left hand we just have the power chords A5 5th 7th and G5 3 5 here and the F5 here, and now we just play steady just in quarters, the 1 2 3 4. As a first exercise, that you can play this stuff just with your left hand without doing anything else, just with tapping. So you have to grab somehow or tap in a way that you always damp the chord in between. You can also do the accent 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. As a piano player would do to get more groovy. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 4 1 2 3 4, and so on. So that's the basic thing. Now we're coming with the right hand. We're adding the chords. Actually, of course, the A minor. And the very common thing is, which sounds very nice and is the easiest way to make chords, is that you play sexts, meaning we have the triad here and the root note here and the 10th and the D and then the B string. That's A, and it's very easy to tap because it's like in one line, and you can tap it with the index and the middle finger. Actually, that's one of the main problems on the touch technique, that even if you're a good guitar player, your right hand has never, you have to do the same thing which you learn with the left, the grabbing hand. It took years. You have to learn the same thing again with the right hand, and it takes some time. And the right hand is always the weak part in this case. So we're making the easy chords here, they are just on one line. So we have A minor in the 8th and the 10th. We have G, we move up to the 12th. We have F, move back to 10, and just that you can start working on the different chords. Go to G, we go down here, and now it's not in one line anymore, so you have to move your hand like this. You're on the 9, 8. So you have 1 2. First exercise, just you make the quarter notes in the left hand and you lay down the chord, the upper chord with the right. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 2 3 4. Yeah, and to make it more groovy, see, it's getting more and more complicated. Instead of just laying it down on the 1, we make these syncopations that we 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we make syncopation on the 4 plus. I mean, this is basic rhythm and piano. Was what you do. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and also make the syncopation with the left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that's the way it starts to groove instead of when you play steady quarter notes. And another trick is also cool. You make a slight pull off here with the left hand, makes it more groove. See, I make a slight pull off. You can make this as a variation. Start soft, like I got an email. Did you hear it? Start a pull off, and now it starts to get more groovy. Yo, now we make it even more complex on the rhythm. We make a easy, like a clave in bossa nova. Make a little rhythm figure on 2 measures, on 2 bars. The first is we make the syncopation on 1 and 2 end. So when you kind of 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now comes the magic. This we call as in piano play, we call this have the independency between the hands, because and this is the real difficulty now for you guitar players, because you're not used to it at all. And so now you have to learn independency between the 2 hands. So that means you make something totally different with the one hand than the other, but you're playing the same music. And somehow that really gives some difficulties. But the trick is, I know it because I'm a pro piano teacher as well. I have to teach that. The trick is when you count, when you say 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you make 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then just pay attention that when you play on the ends, so on the offbeats, that the right hand is doing something and the left hand is just releasing. 1, 2, and 3. So the first time you would press together, second time after each other. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 1, 2, and 3. So now we have the basic thing together. Now it's too boring just having one rhythm figure, so we make another one, and that will be like this: 1, 2, and 3, 4. Second time we do it on the 1 and on the 3. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. And you really need to count if you're not used to it. Practice that you can really work on the independence of the hands. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. And that's the trick to make it grooving. You have one accent on the beat, the other one on the off beat. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3. And now we mix it up, the rhythm figure for 1 and rhythm figure 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2. And now we put everything together. What we did at the beginning, we start to make the slide pull off with the left hand, and sometimes we make the syncopation on the 4 end. So meaning you just play this rhythm figure, and then to make it more groovy, sometimes you don't start on the 1, you will start on the 4 end, but keep the rhythm figure going on. See what I mean? So 1, 2, and 3, 4. 2, 3. There was syncope, same rhythm figure, but this time it was I don't know the English word for that. In German it's vorgezogen. Yeah, so, and that's the whole thing. That now it's really groovy. And you want to make it more interesting, you can also move between the chords, but keeping the rhythm figure ongoing. I just noticed in the future when I do tapping lessons, I really should use my tapping guitar, because this is not my tapping guitar. It's if you want to know what kind of guitar you need to use for tapping, I just recommend that you use humbuckers. The rest is up to you. I mean, but I'm not used to tap on this guitar, and this technique is very difficult, and the slightest thing which disturbs you just kicks you out of it. That's how it is. That's not the good news. So that's why Stanley Jordan never changed the guitar, I guess. And me too. Because when you do it on another guitar, even basic stuff, somehow, yeah. No, you know what I mean. So, okay, now we move the chords in between. So you can just move them around and make your own variations, and that's the main thing. That is the upcoming, you play the rhythm with the left hand and start to solo with the right. That's really crazy stuff. But with the other guitar, sorry people. I mean, it's Dr. Pink. He's really my friend because he just looks so great on the videos. I cannot help it. Really, this color is so great, and actually I like the sound from the rock chords for tapping. Dr. Pink, sorry for you. I cannot really play tapping on you. Okay, so enjoy this basic stuff here. Actually, it's not so basic anymore. It's just actually it's a normal piano lesson on the guitar, which is a little bit crazy for some of you. For some of you might not. But yeah, that's how it is if you want to get into this technique, and more to come. See ya.